Hello YouTube and Facebook. This is the M and M&A photography today. The A, which being Amy. You got Matt here today. She's not with me today. She's doing her own thing today. So I'm down here in Newton Falls where we live here. I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff. And what we're gonna do is walk across this old metal bridge and by the river here, and I'm going to show you guys the old side of the cemetery and some cool stuff over here and some old tombstones, I guess, and stuff, and just try out this new camera rig I'm designing here and see how it works. I'll post some pictures on the page and stuff and show you guys how it's all set up eventually when I get it done, but I just want to see how this thing works out, because the whole gist of it is it's got a couple big flashlights on, a couple big square lights on it and stuff for filming at night is more or less what I'm doing here. So you guys will see how it works. I know it's daylight now, but I just want to see how it holds in my hand here and see how it feels stability wise with just two lights on it right now, because I got two more coming. So alrighty, so I'm gonna turn the camera around here and see what you guys see what I'm doing here. So let's see what we got. So there's the old metal bridge. The old metal bridge in the West Branch Mahoning River. And I hear a woodpecker in the distance. So there's that. So that's part of the Mahoning River, or well, West Branch and Mahoning River, same difference. It ain't no, big thing, but it is all the same, I suppose. I mean, if you zoom in on it, it'll go, all the rotten trees and stuff down in there, and she's pretty low now. I mean, if you look at her, she's this setup still's actually pretty decent in my hand right now. I mean, I don't know what it's going to feel like when I get two more lights on this thing. But here's the other side of it, the other side of the bridge. Looking off, you got the old train trestle down there. Looking down. So, yeah, this is, I mean, it's not so bad down here doing this stuff and filming without Amy around. But she is what makes me tick, and she is part of this whole M&A photography thing. But I guess I need time myself to do some of this stuff by myself, though, too. So, ooh, that bridge is getting kind of clunky, isn't it? She's getting shallow here. Down here on the bottom, so you can see how shallow it's getting. The rocks are starting to show down there, but down there in the bottom here somewhere near the bottom, if you looked, somebody must have took it out of there, because it was down in here somewhere. If you looked, it was down somewhere in here in this general vicinity here somewhere. There used to be an old shopping cart. Well, if that round thing right there is it or not, but I don't know if that was it or not, but somewhere down in there was, like I said, that shopping cart, and that was how I used to be able to tell how low the river was. If I could see that shopping cart, it was shallow. Well, she's shallow now, though, because look at the edges of water, where the water lines are down in there. It's real shallow. What it was here back in the early springtime, I mean, it just, with the snow melting, the ice and rain and all that other happy bull. But listen to that bridge. So let's walk up here. Well, that's the old side of the cemetery up there, but that's the new side over there. With all the new tombstones and everything else over there. But alright, let's continue up the old side here. And we can walk up here and I'll show you the I'll show you what we got going here. When you look at the picture, I got some pictures of this shot with a camera, a regular snap camera, DSLR. This is actually a cool picture in the morning. Looking at these tombstones, looking this way, looking like that. It's really awesome. And the old chapel over there. If you look, so this is the old side, guys. This is, guys and gals, this is it right here. So what's so interesting about this? Well, this whole side here, I'm trying to back this camera off, 'cause I got a UV lens on this thing now, so I got to kind of back it off a little bit and get right to the threshold. The cool side about this side of the cemetery would be, the township here, cemetery, would be, there's a lot of Civil War stones here and stuff here that, I mean, you're way back in time. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, the old chapel there, I mean, it's, I mean, these stones have tested the test of time here. And as far as this side where I'm walking is showing you, yeah, these are the old ones here. These are some really old ones over here, but I mean, you look this side, yeah, there are some old ones, but not as many old ones in there as this side. And walking up this side here, you have, I mean, I'll show you guys some of the older ones here that are, I mean, I had an 1849 to 1917. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's not old. I mean, you can get older than that in here. I mean, if you date earlier back the time, I mean, right there's one, if you can read it. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just crazy what dates are on some of these. I haven't even looked at all of them in here. I just, you know, there's a couple. There's one there. You know, it's just nuts, some of these down in here. I'll have to come down here on a nice day and really, like that one there, there's not even a date or name even on it, because it's all washed out off of there. That one there, my finger in the frame, it's all chipped off the top right hand corner. I mean, it's just crazy. And the township tried to fix them, like that one there, a few of them. I mean, a bunch of them in here, the kids have come in here and knocked them off and broke them off. I mean, like that one there, you can see that one there busted off, snapped off the bottom side of the footer. And naturally, those are all original footers in there. So, yeah, I mean, look at this one here. That's a marker, family marker stone, but oh, I'm too close up on the frame. I mean, see how it's all washed? I'll turn the camera this way, but see how it's all washed? You can't even read it. You can't even read the stone. It's all washed away. It's nuts. But in all truth and honesty, it's all pretty cool piece of history in this town to have this here for some of these ones here. That one there's a piece of sandstone. And it's all washed out. I didn't want to touch it. It's all going to wobble off and break. But yeah, they're old. Nah, see, you can't even see the name on that one I just had my hand on. Hardly. See that if you zoom in on it. They don't even make sandstone stones anymore. Look at that one there. That's a piece of sandstone there. See, that one there's the deed of the chapel there. So we'll go down here. There's one right here next to the chapel here. So we'll go down here and I'll show you guys the bottom side here. What my whole intentions were to coming down here. Part of it anyway. Just showing you. Alright, so now we're down here at the back side of the chapel. So there's the back side doors of the chapel. The chapel was where they showed the bodies and stuff up there back in the day, in the early years of the town. So the bottom doors is where they bring them out. Of course, I know it's morbid, but you'd have cold storage. You wouldn't have it here. So they would bring them out them bottom doors. They'd bring them down this path, down along the beautiful river here. Okay, so they'd bring them down along this beautiful river. Walking down the beautiful path here. And then you have that in the hillside of the cemetery, which is, from what I'm told of history of this town, it's got stairs walking up to it, is what they call a cold storage crypt, where they stored them during the winter, because there was no way they dug them all by hand in the winter. So this is where they stored them and kept them. So, but I mean, history dates back to how many years ago, and you know, that's how that works. So away from that, moving on. So we're getting away from that part of the whole scenery here and the history of the town and all that crap. So moving on. River. Beautiful walk down across the river here, down into the beautiful West Branch River here. I don't really have the proper footwear to be going anywhere past this fence. I got my slip-on Skechers on. I don't have my hiking shoes on because I didn't plan on going down into this crap that I'm going into right now. So, as you can see, that where I'm going, and I'm not going anywhere past this fence. I'm not taking a swim, I can tell you that. So that's where we ended up. So that's the trestle you were looking at from the bridge. Little waterfall and stuff. From the other side of the cemetery, I may try to venture down there one day and see if I can get to that thing. Because I think I can. From that side of the cemetery there, I think I can follow that ravine there and get down to that ravine and come across and walk across all this stuff and get into that trestle and walk at least close to it, I think. And you guys can see down in there what I'm looking at from here, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, I don't know, guys. This thing's getting heavy with all this lighting on it and stuff. Let's see, it's getting rough going that way. From where I'm standing at the fence post here, going that way, it's getting rough. So I got a 15-minute video here going, so I'm gonna run it back this way, run you guys back that way over the bridge, and probably cut the video because I just wanted to see, go out for a little walk and take the camera with me and do something without Amy for once today. Like I said, I love that girl, but the thing of it is I need to do some of this filming by myself without her. So, but look, in all truth and honesty, look what's coming out. The buds, leaves are coming out. Spring's sprung, I think, guys, here in northeastern Ohio, finally. I hope after this cold spell we had this week, it's here still a little bit. I mean, it's in the 50s here, but I hope after this it's going to get warm. I really do. I hope it's over. I don't want no blistering hot crap right away, but like it was the other day, it was last weekend, it was like in the 80s. It was like, come on, cold right to hot. It was like, bleh. I hope it just, gradual, right into, right into it. But I can't say that because it's like, it'll do that. Just cold snap to hot snap like that. That's how people get sick. And allergies start flaring, and it's like, look, there's the old walk bridge we came across. So we're going to go past some chapel here and go up the steps. Go across the bridge, and that's where I'll end it, on the other side where I started it. So I'll do the outro right there at the end. I'll do the outro where I did the intro, apparently, probably. So that's what we got. So I'm going to turn the camera around on you guys so you see me. So there's a lot of cool video and content coming. We've been talking about some really cool places we're going to be going. It's some really cool things and ideas that we want to do along the way here. It's just schedules have to preside, schedules have to persist. With her job, me with some stuff to do with editing. I just put the first video out on YouTube, which was a bust because AVS really messed me up, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably going to have to redo it, put it on Cyberlink or Pinnacle and repost it, and we'll go from there. So, but like I said, but there's a lot of cool stuff coming. Like this weekend, I don't know what we're doing this weekend, but I may find something to do and record it and edit it and throw it up. I don't know. We'll see. So, but I know Tuesday and the Wednesday we're going into Pittsburgh again. So hopefully I'll get to use these lights and stuff behind her parents and try them out at night to give you guys a night record, a night video, and see how this stuff works. So, but other than that, I mean, there's nothing really else I can show you except the shot looking down off these steps onto the bridge. So, other than that, tubes and Facebook, I'm gonna leave you guys right here and tell you until next time. See you later. hopefully next time I got Amy in the video with me, and we'll go from there. So, give you guys a shot of the bridge looking down. There you go, guys. Looking down. So, until next time, guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and share, and share all the social medias, and you got to make sure to give us that thumb blast, because we're just starting out, you know, and that's what gives us help here getting going here. So, alrighty, talk to you later, guys. Bye.